Hey, you guys. It's your favorite little keto goofball diamond. And if I'm not, you must be new here. So you should tap that subscribe button. You should. You'll watch me melt. I'm not kidding. I do this every day. But this is a weekly weigh-in. I'm going to show you my body. I'm going to show you what I ate. I'm going to talk to you about my weight and my fluctuations throughout the week. Everything. And even a very surprising twist on yesterday being Mother's Day. Yeah. I'm not perfect. Don't hate on me. But hit that like button because some people are going to hate on me. Anyway, let's rave and misbehave keto diamond style. And don't forget to stick around because you're going to want to see all of this. Guys, it is 3:30 p.m. I'm breaking almost a 20-hour fast. Destiny and Brian are supposed to take me out for Mother's Day at some point, but she's not home right now, so I'm having 3 sliced in half sausage links and 4 deviled eggs. So basically 3 sausages and 2 eggs with some mayonnaise and mustard. 1,800 calories, 81 grams of total carbs. You'll see why in a minute. I cannot believe I got by with that. 125 grams of fat and 92 grams of protein. This is not a typical keto day. Do not try to repeat this. Guess what I'm doing? I'm blocking out the light. Hey, don't grab me there. I'm on video. They can't see that, thank God. But what's wrong, honey?
Your bone is digging in.
My butt bone is digging in?
You didn't used to have one, now you do.
All skill victory, though.
Mm-hmm.
Better butt bone. I give you both butt bones instead of one.
You're sitting in the right position now.
Ah, man. All right, so I'm going to insert this real fast right here because later in the video, I said I think I'm going to go try something for the day and see if it works the same as it did yesterday. I'm not going to do that. In fact, I've already done it a different way in a much healthier, smarter, and safer way. Somebody's looking at me like I'm crazy. But anyway, so I decided against that. Instead, I went to Walmart and I did some other things that I needed to do, and you'll see all about that in a little bit. And that I actually might result in a clothing haul that is kind of interesting and definitely got some things that are out of my normal comfort zone. So it's going to be interesting, I think. Anyway, and I'll probably do that tomorrow. But guys, I was in there, I was talking to my grandson. He FaceTimed me while I was in there. He's at his other grandma's for the week and decided to FaceTime me. So I was talking to him and oh my God, I looked so terrible in that light. I looked so old. Not like I do here. I mean, I look old here, but not. That was just scary old looking. And then at the same time, this fella comes by me and says, "Hey, pretty lady." And I'm like, "Are you blind? Dude, your eyes is broke." I mean, really. But anyway, I thought it was cute, so I thought I'd share. But yeah, here's this week's video as I recorded it before I recorded this part. All right, you guys. So first and foremost, I want to thank Miss Beth who made a PayPal contribution that's allowing me to go out today and get a few things we need desperately. Mwah. And again, I want to thank Andrea and whoever sent this. I just picked this up from the post office. It is an extra wide swing baby gate. The rest of my blazer is loaded down with stuff ready to go to Goodwill whenever they should reopen. That baby gate gonna come in so much handy. Oh my God. Cause y'all, I don't know who sent it. Sound off below, darling, because I don't know. It didn't tell me yet. There's nothing on it that I see. And if there is something down deep in the box, I'll find it when I get home and I'll thank you about it tomorrow. But if I didn't and you didn't see it, pop your name below. Say, hey, I sent that so I can thank you properly. Now, that's going to come in handy because for some reason my kitchen and living room are pretty much made together. And little Mr. Anthony can reach the stove and will often grab for things on the stove if I'm cooking. And I'll try to stop him, of course. I don't let him touch it. But I don't want him in that area when I'm cooking. So, yay. Plus, I got another baby gate on the way. Y'all have been so sweet and kind to me this week. I'm so beyond appreciative. You have no idea. So, again, tell me who you are below so I can thank you so much. And if you just want to be an anonymous, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Really, thank you. I like to give credit where credit's due, though, so it's nice to have a name to say thank you. And to Miss I think I said it, but Beth, thank you. Like I said, I got a few things I got to go out and do. I'm gonna get some more boiled eggs, pre-cooked, pre-boiled, pre-peeled. I'll make me some more deviled eggs because them suckers are good. I love them. Of course, there's some other things I'm gonna grab with it too, but I appreciate it so very much. Now let's talk about yesterday in my keto day. You saw some of what I ate. There was one thing, well, technically two things, but together that y'all did not see me eat. See, on Mother's Day, my son has a thing about taking me out. Usually he takes me to a place called Domingo's, which is a Mexican restaurant. Yesterday, no. Domingo's, of course, is not open. So we hit Taco Bell drive-thru. And I had good intentions. I did. Now, let me go ahead and preface this by saying it didn't mess me up any at all. It didn't bother me at all. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But I've had this, it seems like for some reason, and I'm not telling you you can do this because I'm not sure how I do it, but it seems like every single time he takes me out and I get a chicken and cheese quesadilla, it doesn't affect my weigh-in. I go down. I don't get it because it's wrapped, and my initial thought was I'll just eat the chicken and cheese out of it. But I did not. And it had this sauce on it that made it really, really messy and really spicy. And it tends to be that spicy foods mess me up too. I have half the mind today to go back and try it again and see if I can have them. I'm not kicked out of ketosis either. So they must be just really, really low carb. I'm going to stop talking for a minute because there's a redneck getting ready to get in this truck right beside me. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love my rednecks, but I don't want to look crazy. You're welcome. I just spared your eardrums too. I thought, come on now, shoo, get on. I said I spared your eardrums because that truck was super loud when it cranked up. Y'all are hearing it from a little ways away, so you can tell how loud that sucker is. Good gracious. Anyway, not that I'm opposed to loud trucks. I am not. I absolutely love them, but when you're filming, that's kind of a pain in the booty. So yesterday it's interesting that those seem to never mess me up. There's another little man coming. He's going to look at me like I'm absolutely crazy. It's all right. He's wearing him a good hat, too. So anyway, I don't understand why these quesadillas don't mess with me. Unless they are just kind of low carb. But a taco messes with me. Taco meat messes with me from the spices in it. So I don't understand how those don't. I'm serious. I've got half a mind to go get one and run an experiment and just see how they affect me. Because I don't understand it. If a taco wrap stalls me out, like even the low carb St. Joseph's one stalls me out. The spices in hot sauce stall me out. So how can I have a chicken and cheese quesadilla with spices and sauce on it? I don't get it. Now, I do sort of kind of get it on some level. So I was watching a Thomas DeLauer video the other day. I don't know which one it was. I'm so sorry, but some of you might have seen it. Anyway, it was talking about cheat days and how to have a proper cheat day, which would be something that kicked you out of ketosis and stalled your weight loss, but not messed you up really bad. So he was talking about if you're going to have carbs, pair it with lean protein and no fat or as little fat as possible. Now, a chicken and cheese quesadilla with some hot sauce would be semi-low carb, very lean protein, and very low fat. So maybe that is the ticket right there. I don't know. I don't get it. I need to put those in my Fitness Pal. Y'all will already have seen my macros. I haven't seen them yet. I never do my macros like before I eat. I do them after I eat because normally everything I eat kind of fall in the range of my macros. And because I've been doing this for so long, I'm just kind of like, that's what I eat. That's the macros I eat at. And sometimes I'm a little high, sometimes I'm a little low, but it's not that big of a deal. It's just, I don't get it. So maybe I should show you what I'm talking about and go ahead and get to the weigh-in. And then I'm going to pull out the whiteboard. I got a mess, and I had to trick Anthony to go in there so I can get on the scale. Yay. 163.6. I went down. I had 2 chicken with cheese quesadilla crunch wraps with sauce from Taco Bell and went down. Now, in all fairness, it did send me running for the border, if you know what I mean. We're going to start calling that Taco Hell instead of Taco Bell because it feels like you sit on brimstone. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to get to this whiteboard so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, Keto Week 145. Start weight 311.8. Y'all are tired of hearing that number, aren't you? I am too, but I still can't believe I went from that number to one of these. Any one of these. Anyway, last week I weighed at 168.2. This week 163.6. For a loss this week of 4.6 pounds. I'm still holding 0.6 of water weight because my lowest weigh-in was 163. People have got to think I'm nuts. It's okay though. But, you know, Taco Bell, Taco Hell, whatever you want to call it. Whew, brimstone and fire. Coming out the wrong end. But in total, on my weight loss journey, I have lost 148.8 pounds. Whoa. Now, for the weight loss fluctuations throughout the week, this is from Monday to Sunday. 168.2, because I think one day I ran out of my water pills and my weight spiked, and this might be the result of that. And then I went up 2 days in a row after that, or well, I stayed the same the next 2 days. 170 on the dot. Thursday, 167.6. Friday, 166.4. Saturday, 165.2. And Sunday was 164.4. I think it was yesterday. 4.2. 164.2 yesterday. So I'm down 0.6 from yesterday. After having that, now granted, probably without that, I would have dropped on back down to my low of 163, or maybe even had a new low. I'm just, usually anytime I do even the slightest thing wrong, I'm going up a pound. I'm going up 2 to 3 pounds because that's my luck or my journey. My journey is pretty weird, I would have to say. Now, other people might be exactly like me, but I don't live your life, so I don't know this. Or I can't tell this because I hear people say, I had this, I had this, I had this, and it didn't affect them at all. And then I hear me saying, I had an ounce of hot sauce and it went up 3 pounds. So, you know, it's weird how my body reacts as far as I can tell. I can eat all the ice cream, the keto ice cream, those keto, the very specific ones, not the Rebel, they mess with me, but those keto ice creams that just say keto on them, I'm getting at Walmart. I can seem to eat that just fine without gaining an ounce or anything happening at all. But hot sauce messes with me, usually. But then I can eat this chicken and cheese. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Do y'all understand it? Because I don't know. But you know what? I'm going to shut my mouth and I'm going to show you my full body right here. Going to insert it. All right, you guys. So this is my body for the end of my 145th week on keto. Let me step back here and show you all of me. Hi, Jack. Nothing super spectacular, right? But let's take a moment to meet Jack. He's a very little fella or lady. We don't know what she is or it is, but her name is Jack. Anyway, so want to lose just a little bit more. I'm going to do a loose skin video, show you all my loose skin everywhere, like I do about every 20 pounds or so, just so you can know what could happen to your body as you go. Now, of course, your body's different from mine, so you at this point will look different than me. However, this is my body and how it's shaped up. The only thing I really, really hate is all of this. But it doesn't bother me enough that I don't I don't cover it up. I wear tank tops when I go off most of the time or around the house most of the time because it doesn't really affect me that much. Although it is the one thing I really don't like that much. When you do it this way, that don't look too bad. Or like that, it doesn't look too bad. But that's part of life, especially if you were super morbidly obese. I tell you what, it's so funny to me because I think, I don't know if I'm like, I don't want to say suffering because I'm not really suffering from it, but I do think body dysmorphia is a thing. It's really kind of messing with me because I see my weight. I see it being nice and low at 163 compared to where it was. 163 to me does not seem obese. Doesn't, I mean, it is. I mean, for my height, because I'm 5 foot tall, but, well, I'm 5'1". But I look at my body, and while I see the huge improvements that I've made, the massive changes in my body, I don't feel small. I still feel kind of like I always felt. Now, there are differences, of course. I can get behind this wheel better and stuff like that. I can move around better. But mentally, I don't feel 163. I still feel 311. Although, I don't even know how to really explain that. Because there are, of course, noticeable differences. There are huge leaps and bounds in the way I physically feel. But mentally, the way I feel, not so much. It's the damnedest thing. I look at this camera and I still see the same old me until I look at older videos and I'm like, whoa, yeah, there's a big difference. But looking in here right now, I still see the same old me, except for same old me didn't have all these bones poking out. I don't get it. And when other people weigh my weight, to me they look really skinny. And to me, I don't. I look really round. I'm like, damn it, this is not fair. But that's okay. I don't know. Do y'all know what I mean? Do y'all know how I feel? Because it's so weird. I mean, when I go to a restaurant, I used to have to say, okay, do y'all have a fat person booth? As in, I need room. And they would always direct me to the bigger booths, and I always thought that was really sweet. And they didn't say anything. They were always really kind-hearted about it. And then I've been in one restaurant where the lady said, all of them are pretty much really, really small. Maybe you want a table? I was like, yeah, that's just fine. And I never got offended by it because I knew that it's not her fault. She didn't design these tables. She just knows roundabout more about these tables than I do and which one might fit my body. So I wasn't offended by it. And I was embarrassed to, say all that. But at the same time, I'm me and I'm goofy and I'm loud. And I'm like, hey, got a fat person table? I need one because I can't fit in those, But I don't have to do that anymore. So, I mean, I don't even know how to put it because there are massive differences and at the same time, absolutely no difference. Or when I look at myself, I still see me. I don't get it. Should I go and try one of those tacos? Not tacos, but damn it. Okay, so technically I know that I'm going to have a cheat meal. But I'm hoping it doesn't affect me. And I feel like an idiot for even saying that because that's not how that works normally. But I have noticed that every single time my son takes me to Domingo's, unless I get like a mixed drink or I go overboard or do something else. But as long as I just stick to that, it doesn't affect me. So I don't know. Shut up, Joni. You talk too damn much. I've got some great things coming. I'm going to show y'all some hauls and different stuff soon. And of course, this baby gate, I can't wait to get this sucker up. So it's going to be interesting. I think there's a fax machine in my truck. Anyway, much love to you guys and dolls. I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all. Come on. This is just a tease. Almost 5K. Getting closer and closer, but just not there yet. I did it, y'all. 5,001. It's going to drop back down, but I still did it for now.